What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Podcast Connoisseurs. Adam speaks on the future of No Jumper now. Adam 22 is beaten to the core. I don't think he knows what to do. Like, he's so lost. His ego got the best of him, with him just letting Lush One, confiding in Lush One, telling him stuff about AD, which was his right-hand man for a long time, whether he wants to say it or not. And Adam 22 really just fell down this deep spiral, a black hole, an abyss, that I'm not sure he'll ever be able to crawl back from. So we're about to start this video here. He's sitting with Icon and Court, I guess this guy's name is, some bum from New York. And I don't know who this other guy is. I've never seen him. He's trying to do some makeshift stuff here. And you can tell in the beginning of the video, Adam's so upset because Icon keeps laughing. And Adam just is like, oh, this is not a laughing situation. So we're going to get right into it, guys.
Before we get into that, I'm gonna give them what they want, which is some kind of commentary on the state of my existence and why we missed last week, etc.
You missed last week?
I didn't do. Yeah, I missed a Tuesday show for once.
Oh yeah.
Well, for
And see, that's pretty crazy that Adam missed a Tuesday show. He is the only Tuesday show I think he missed prior was when he outed House Phone for sleeping with Gracie Jane, or not sleeping. I shouldn't say sleeping, but getting or receiving fellatio from Gracie Jane. I get a lot of messages coming in, so don't worry about the obnoxious noises in the background.
Canceled
twice. I
everything
think
that was going good in my life.
maybe the second time that's ever happened. But yeah, there's been a lot of hoopla going on, I guess you could call it.
To say the
To
least.
say the least. And the first thing that I'm maybe less laughing.
He's
First
pissed.
thing that I'm going
Crazy.
to comment on is just in terms of the allegation stuff, the stuff from 2018 that just keeps getting brought up, and everybody wants.
So we got an allegation of Adam 22 sleeping with a girl when she turned, I believe, 18 or 19. I believe when she was 19. He had first contact with this girl when she was 16, referred to by some friends of his in the biking community. They referred this girl to him. She lives, I believe, in Vancouver in Canada. And yeah, I guess he says he cut ties with her around the time when he found out she was 16. And Facebook algorithm supposedly had them reconnect when she was 19. What a coincidence. But he's going to go on here to deny the allegations.
Everybody wants to make content about it, and everybody wants to fucking just get into it. I don't really have anything new to add. I had a conversation with Ack in 2018.
Let's not forget Vlad.
I had a Vlad interview clip. I talked to Joe Budden about it the other day. It's just, I don't have anything more to add. People just want to keep bringing up shit. There's all kinds of fake shit going around. I'm just not really trying to respond to any of it. If anything, the last couple weeks of my life, I'm not gonna lie, there was a moment where I kind of just zoomed out a little bit, and I was like, you don't have to do this. You don't have to put your whole fucking life on camera. You don't have to, constantly be making content. And I kind of did the math in my head, and it's like, well, if I really didn't do shit for the next month or the next couple months, I'd be all right. I might have to, fire a lot of people.
See, and here we go again with where when Adam 22 got, he was freaked out or spooked about the house phone situation from the backlash of that. He told the guys the same thing. He wanted to stop all operations, cease operations, and stop the shows, basically laying everybody off. So I just want everybody to know at No Jumper, you do not have job security. In the drop of a dime, Adam 22 could turn on you. He could cease operations, and he could go back to just being solo on camera. So how does that make these guys feel now, hearing that Adam 22 was thinking just a couple days ago that, hey, I don't need to do this anymore, and I could fire a bunch of people and be okay with it?
Because they wouldn't have anything to do. But, I would be all right.
We would have made it crack right here without you, I promise.
That is debatable, but you guys might. I feel like you might need a little bit longer of like an intro to the audience, before we can fully be like, I'm just gonna take off for 2 months, whatever. But like you gotta.
Been selling chicken sandwiches.
That fool's
out this
hating on us
motherfucker.
right now. You were killing it on the news, right?
No, you guys are doing great with the news and everything.
Killing it on the news icon says 3,000 views, live viewers, is not killing it on the news. Icon is freaking delusional. He is delusional if he thinks he's killing it on the news.
Everything for sure, but it's just like, it's kind of like I'm just kind of doing the math in my head. It's like, would you rather make X amount of dollars and have like a totally chill, easy, simple life, or would you rather make X amount of dollars and have your life be like infinitely more complex and complicated and constantly have shit going on? And my whole thing, and the reason why I'm still here and I'm still doing this content, is because I have a bunch of people around me right here who are extremely supportive during this time period. Icon, I appreciate you calling me and giving me a pep talk and letting me know that you have a lot of people that you want to interview and content you want to do and everything.
That sounded hella insensitive. Like I just hit you up to produce content.
Okay, well, you can clarify if you want, but yeah, no, it's not. It wasn't a completely like content-driven conversation, but with you, with Court and Remo just moving out here and stuff, it's like I still have a vision for what I want.
And then he had these guys move out. So he's sitting there at one point saying, he could cease operations, but then he just moved 3 people out. Or 2 people out. Well, he moved 3 people out. Flacco was moved out from North Dakota. Courtney was moved out from New York. And I don't know this guy Remo. He looks like a bootleg house phone. But I guess he was moved out too. I hope that they know that they're not expendable. Adam will go back to a one-man operation and do it himself.
What I want to do with this brand and what we can do on camera and stuff. And it's like, I don't think that we need to really like continue to do a lot of the same stuff that we've been doing for the past couple of years in terms of really just kind of antagonizing beef and making everything about conflict.
Adam talks about antagonizing beef. He's trying to say that AD, Duno, T-Rel, they were all drama. No, Adam 22, you are the drama. You interview rappers, you interview gang members that talk about each other and incite real-life violence in the streets. Your platform platforms this stuff. Nobody was watching your platform for drama. We like the personalities that were on your show. There was drama prior to that, with Cam Girl not liking your sexual comments during podcasts, with house phone not showing up, with just random stuff happening. You can't blame it on these guys that your podcast turned to drama. Your podcast has always been drama.
And stuff, and like obviously there's going to be stuff that we talk about when it comes to celebrities and public shit. But in terms of like us, I personally am just looking at this like I need total unity between the staff, and I need for anything outside of that to be playing out off camera. Like if you guys have problems with each other, if I have problems with you guys, I feel like we need to like really be kind of committed to letting that shit play out off camera.
So
and
just scrap in the parking lot instead of in here.
well, maybe not scrap, maybe talk. I think we'll probably get most
That's
of
a
it
good
done.
first step, right?
Yeah, talking and stuff. But I'm just at a point in my life where it's like, I've seen what it's like to run a crazy, soap opera here for the last couple years. And
The last couple of years he's been running a soap opera. The last couple of years he's had nothing but success. And he's insinuating that the 3 guys, the 4 or 5 people that have left this platform have been the drama. That insinuation is absurd. Adam 22 takes no accountability for what transpired on his platform for the last 2 years. He is the sole owner of this company. Let's get back to it.
and plenty of that blame goes on me. Some of it goes on other people, whatever. But I'm just not
Other
interested
people.
in it anymore. And I feel like at this point, if that's what it continued to be, I would probably just be like, okay, I'm just gonna say fuck this, and just kind of do my own thing maybe. But for I feel like there's still.
And fuck this and do his own thing is meaning get rid of everybody and go back to him interviewing one-on-one, doing his stuff one-on-one. That's what that means.
Something that we could build that is going to be dope, and that I just don't think it needs to necessarily. Like, I had this realization that I'm going to be really, really happy to take a dip in views. Because I feel like at a certain point, our views were kind of like artificially inflated by the fact that there was so much conflict and drama, you know? And it's like, if this podcast gets...
And this makes no sense. Artificially inflated? Come on, man. The views were from the people that you had on there prior. Go look at back on Fig. Go look at Fig Community World. Go look at Community. 20,000 live viewers, 10,000 live viewers. Nothing was inflated. They were there for those three guys. That's it. Nothing was artificially inflated, Adam 22. Open your fucking head, bro. Open your eyeballs. All the viewers are over fucking with the guys that left. Nothing was artificially inflated. That's your fucking head, bro.
Gets 100,000 views instead of 200 or 300,000 views. I'm just totally okay with that if it feels like something sustainable and enjoyable and fun, laid back. And that's why I think stuff like us going to the movies and seeing the Cocaine Bear, that appeals to me, because I listen to a lot of fucking podcasts, and the vast majority of them don't really like feel the need to dig into the personal lives of the people on the show. And that's something that at a certain point just became like unbelievably normal on here. And I'm just done with it. I'm just like, you know.
It was a lit time.
It was fun. And I got to see what that was really like. And I got to see what it was like when it started to impact my private life and my sanity and stuff. But I mean, like for the last 10, 12 days, whatever, I've been just like hanging out with my kid, going for walks, like, you know, actually having time to like watch shit on YouTube that I'm not like fucking watching because I have to immediately talk about it after on camera, or because I immediately have to fucking do an interview about that thing, you know. And it's just, for me, it's like my own personal happiness just really kind of needs to be at the forefront of things.
It became paramount finally, or what?
It just, yeah, because I feel like, and that's the kind of whole thing, is like I tried to like kind of make some small changes in terms of how the podcast looked, and as a result, the whole thing kind of blew up. Long story short, and that's okay for me, because it's like, as much as I'm gonna miss those guys, I think those guys are super talented. It just at a certain point was kind of becoming uncontrollable.
And praise to him to recognize their talent that they have, and kudos to him for saying that, because those guys are extremely talented, and they're the new gen LA, and for the rest of the United States podcast, the hip hop podcast, and we'll be watching them closely.
Unsustainable.
Yeah, your personal life is now paramount to you.
Well, I would like to treat it that way. I listen to so many podcasts, and I like just don't see them doing the whole drama thing. And it seems like a lot of people, like especially the comedian podcasts I listen to and stuff, that they just seem like they're able to get on camera, have a fun conversation for an hour or two, and then they go back to their lives. And there's not this like thing where it has to be about their lives.
When did the drama start with everybody, really? Was it Lushies?
No. It's just been like a slow, gradual thing. And I'm not trying to do like a whole full post-mortem on how No Jumper became what it kind of became at a certain point. I'm just acknowledging that, like, I don't really give a fuck if it hurts our views or if people are like less entertained or whatever. It's like, I feel like we can build something that's much more of just like a chill hangout with the guys, you know? And I don't really, like, I mean, I know you listen to like a million fucking comedy podcasts and stuff, and it's like, I don't know, I just think there's a different direction that I'm more than happy to take things in. Also, I don't know if this cast is, I mean, it seems pretty clear the court's part of it, but in terms of you guys, we're just throwing paint at the wall, seeing what happens.
We're separated on the other couch and went on a single chair.
Well, if you guys all want.
And then he says to these guys, "Hey, buddy, I moved you out here in the Bass Pro hat, but I'm just throwing paint at the wall. I don't know if this is going to work out."
I wanted to sit on Court's lap, that would have been a little different, but, you know, I'm just trying to sort of figure it out and try to, like, actually get myself into a state of mind or a state of being where I like doing this content and where it doesn't feel like a headache. I feel like I've kind of, like, seen a version of myself over the last, like, few months at times where I'm like, you don't seem like you were having the best time on camera. Like, you kind of were just, you know, like, where
You were just here, or
where I
what?
see it with the audience too, where they will be like, "Oh, you seem negative," or you whatever, and I'm like, kind of looking at it like, yeah, you have a point. There's definitely some of that going on here, and
Definitely not gambling during the pod, so that's a plus, right?
that's only on the live stream,
Oh, I
the
see.
music stream. Because that shit gobbles up like a huge percentage of my brain. Like even playing one tournament right now would be really difficult. And I will never admit the one interview that I did while I had the laptop under the desk and I was playing a tournament.
Oh shit! They're like, why is Adam looking down so much?
No, nobody caught it. That's why.
All right, so that's basically it, guys. Adam 22 breaks down on how he feels. I guess that's going to be his response to just everything that has happened. It was kind of a vague response. He didn't really get into too much detail. He did recognize that those guys are talented, which is obviously a given. And I think we'll see what Adam can do here. I'm sure Adam will try to pivot and try to revamp his podcast. I don't really know or see what Adam can do. He looked like he was going the political route for a while, but I haven't seen John Zerka or Destiny on the channel, so I'm not sure how he's going to pivot this one. But we are coming up on the 2024 presidential election, and I'm sure we'll see him covering the campaign trails and just more a political side to things. But we'll see where this goes, guys. I'll keep you guys posted. We'll be reviewing next. Back on Fig, Heather and Smack got a show. They make cocktails. So I think that'll be interesting to watch and try to do a review on that and see what you guys like. If you're a part of the community, the No Jumper Discord, if you're a part of the Fig community, Ace Worldwide, any of those platforms, tap in. We're going to be reviewing everything, and we're going to get to it. Thank you guys for watching Podcast Connoisseurs. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, guys. Peace.